So ladies and gentlemen, tonight for your delight, we give you Donald Cornfoot's family history about the criminals, Australia. In 1792, in old London town, the Cornfoots were starving as the snow lay on the ground. And so in desperation, Jimmy Cornfoot stole some bread. But not just any bread, it were Hovis, best of both.
Oh, I like a bit of Hovis, best of both.
Besides that, not for me, the best of both. That is bread for the indecisive. Bisexual bread. Sorry. But Jimmy was arrested and then dragged off to the court. Not the one with tennis, but the, legal sort. The judge roared, "Deportation!" Jimmy quivered on the stand. "I'm sending you 12,000 miles to Van Diemen's Land." Then a year and a day after Jimmy sailed away, his brother Ryan got a letter one cold winter's day, and his heart began to warm as he opened it and read the words from his dear brother, and this is what it said. "Oh Australia, oh Australia, it's the land of golden beaches, bright blue skies and crystal seas. Oh Australia, oh Australia. If you just ignore the bushfires, it's the place to be." Ryan Cornfoot thought, well, that's the place for me. So he stole a rich man's horse and crashed it straight into a tree. The judge roared, "Deportation!" Ryan smiled back from the stand. "I'm sending you 12,000 miles to Van Diemen's Land." Then a year and a day after Brian sailed away, his sister Connie got a letter one cold winter's day, and her heart began to warm as she opened it and read the words from her dear brother, and this is what it said. "Oh Australia, oh Australia, it's the land of golden beaches, bright blue skies and crystal seas. Oh Australia, oh Australia." If you just ignore the bushfires, deadly spiders, poisonous snakes, it's the place to be. Connie Cornfoot thought, well, I want some of that. So she punched the policeman in the face, then peed into his hat. The judge roared, "Deportation!" Connie sniggered in the stand. "I'm sending you 12,000 miles to Van Diemen's Land." Then a year and a day after Connie sailed away, Mother Cornfoot got a letter one cold winter's day, and her heart began to warm as she opened it and read the words from her dear daughter, and this is what it said. "Oh Australia, oh Australia, it's the land of golden beaches, bright blue skies and crystal seas. Oh Australia, oh Australia." If you just ignore the bushfires, deadly spiders, poisonous snakes, vicious crocodiles and stingrays, it's the place to be. Gentle Mother Comfort thought I need to join my kids, so she rang a neighbour's doorbell and then ran away and hid. But then behind a lamppost she was dragged off to the stand, where the judge warned, Mother Cornfoot, for this crime you'll surely hang. What?
That's right.
Are you sure that's right?
You calling my family liars?
No, I'm not saying your family are liars, heaven forfend. No, I'm just saying, Jimmy Cornfoot stole some bread.
Right.
He goes to Australia.
Yeah.
Brian Cornfoot goes joyriding on some posh bloke's horse.
Yeah.
He goes to Australia. Connie Cornfoot, if I'm not mistaken, punches a policeman in the face and has a whittle in his helmet.
Yeah. Which, by the way, is still an annual family tradition. Yeah. Every 5th January, 5th Sunday of January, normally just after songs of praise. Yeah.
Right, anyway. She goes to Australia. Now, Mother Cornfoot, God bless her, does nothing more than a simple act of cherry knocking, as I believe it's called. And she is going to hang.
Maybe they were having tea at the time, also it's a bit annoying, isn't it?
I don't really think the occupations of the disturbed is coming into question here. The basic fact is that is unfair.
Never really thought about it, yeah, but now you mentioned it.
I think you'll find that a mere perusal through the annals of the history of the judicial system will reveal in no uncertain terms the profligate inconsistencies in sentencing and the carriage of justice. And Mother Cornfoot is just another victim of a substandard system that, in my opinion, is in danger of collapse.
Well, I'll tell you what, he don't say much, but what he does say is a right load of rubbish. I didn't understand a word of it. The hangman said, today's the day you'll swing here in the breeze. Mother Cornfoot took a breath, then sank down on her knees, her eyes fixed on the masses that had come to see her dead. And she raised her voice up to the skies. And this is what she said. Oh, Australia, oh, Australia, it's the land of golden beaches, bright blue skies and crystal seas. Oh, Australia, oh, Australia. If you just ignore the bushfires, deadly spiders, poisonous snakes, vicious crocodiles and stingrays, lethal jellyfish and sharks, Danny Minogue, it's the place to be. Oh, Australia. Oh, Australia, it's the land of golden beaches, bright blue skies and crystal seas. Oh, Australia, oh, Australia. If you just ignore Australia, it's the place to be. And as they placed the noose around her neck, she cried out to the masses,